Hi, this is the chapter 5 of my art journal. What we have here today is the Lord of Hongyuan, Honglu, from Limbus Company. This identity is something I pulled in that game, like one of my early units to use. And I didn't know much about him, but I know for a fact that I really love his design so much. And I know that he has to do with his eye. I don't know at this point in time of drawing him about what his eye is all about, but I feel like it was relevant. It would be relevant to his chapter story, and so I ended up drawing him. Let us begin. To start things off first, I decided he seems to be a little bit of a psychopath. I felt the tyranny in that identity of his. So there are blood splatters. I feel like he would be crazy enough to eat his own eye just to make a statement. And let us look at the shading layers that I have. So first we got him blending down in the background because I decided that the backdrop is going to be a red color. For the lighting, I have a couple of directional cues to help me out. Basically, these are the colors that I use for the shading layers. I proceeded to deepen the shadows even further with a dark layer and really got into the nitty-gritty of the edges of the corners to add more depth. Then to actually show where the lighting is, I decided to portray a harsh lighting. A harsh lighting just helps envision the 3D shape of my character better. Then next, a little bit of blue here, just to create more interesting color scheme for my character, rather than just flat out blue, like brown, red, stuff like that. A little bit of warmth won't hurt. And yeah, more blues. And additional glow around the face to make it pop out more. Additional glow for the upper layer because I wanted to give focus to his face even more. And glows for the hairpiece and the eye. Oh yeah, and the messy hair. I feel like that's obligatory for my style at this point. I really like it whenever there's mess around the hair, portraying outside of the line art. And some vignette. Some final effects. And lastly, for the background, more blood splatters. And then I took inspiration of dragon scales for the ego that he has, which is Tears of the Tarnished Blood. I also really enjoyed that design. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the final piece for my Honglu. Thank you for watching.